of the Vampire Lestat finale, and I just wanted to come on to get ready for it. And I thought, you know what? I bought this dress because I was hoping to go to the concert in New York, and unfortunately, I applied. I did not get picked to go to that concert. But I brought this outfit because they're going to do an encore performance at San Diego Comic-Con, which I will be at this year. And I thought, wouldn't it be neat if I dressed up like Jesse Reeves from Queen of the Damned, who is also, of course, in Queen of the Damned, the book. And obviously, I know the movie is very polarizing for a lot of Vampire Chronicle fans out there, myself included. But aesthetically, I really love this movie, and honestly, I really like Marguerite Moreau as Jessie. I think she did a really good job. So I would like to honor her and kind of do an inspired look. So I have some accessories that I kind of picked out, and I have some makeup, and I kind of want to do a little cosplay test with you guys, and we'll see if it looks good. I don't know if anyone's gonna recognize me if I do this as a cosplay for the whole day at San Diego Comic-Con, but maybe they will. Maybe they will, honestly. Because I think Lestat is in Hall H on Friday, so I'm going to try to get into Hall H on Friday to see Lestat perform, see Sam Reed perform, and we'll see how it goes. I really want to try to message AMC. I don't think they've messaged me about any stuff yet as press, but I'm going to see if I can try to find a contact and be like, hey, can I come to Hall H that day? Could you save a seat for me? Because I'd really love to see Sam Reed perform, and I swear I am a person that loves what you guys are doing and is also a mega fan of the Vampire Chronicles. So maybe if we're lucky, if we keep our fingers and toes crossed, maybe they'll have me. Hello, Rapala. No worries. I know it is also late for some folks. It is currently, I'm in California and it's 7 o'clock, but I know it's about 10 o'clock on the other side, and it is a Sunday night. I haven't watched the episode yet, so I decided I would get ready, and then I think maybe we're gonna chill for a bit. Duck is still editing the video for the day, and then I think we might chill for a bit, and then I'm very excited to watch Lestat. I'm sad that it's ending though. It's the end of the season, and I don't know how to feel about it. There's a part of me that's really depressed. Also, hello to Sydney. Hello, Rapala. Darth Nick, thank you for the kind words and thanks for being a member. The Batman Part 2 teaser trailer is out. Really, Kevin? Did it just drop today? I need to do a reaction to that. Homie, hello. The Lord of the Rings 4 in production trailer is out. The Lord of the Rings 4. What? Is that the one, The Search for Gollum? That's one that they're doing, right? But it's not actually... there's nothing that happens after Lord of the Rings, right? I'm not missing anything. Am I? I feel like I read all the books. Travis, hello. Andrew, thank you for the kind words. I do need to charge these glasses. They're blinking at me because they're please charge us. So I'm going to charge them. These are my Meta glasses that I got to make some content with. You were at the beach today. How was the beach? And you finally finished watching it. Welcome to Dairy Season 1. How was it? Okay, hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Just gonna pop these in their charging case so they can indeed get charged. John Cena has been asking me to charge those glasses for a little bit because that's the voice I chose for my Meta glasses. Don't worry, it's an AI voice, but John Cena was paid for it. So that is good. You're still recovering from the finale? I haven't seen it yet, so one thing I'll ask is, please no spoilers in chat. I guess technically if you started watching it right when it came out, I don't think it's up. Is it up on Apple TV yet? Did they put it up yet? Not yet. It's not up on Apple TV yet, and I don't know if I'm gonna have access to my Prime while I'm here because my Amazon Prime is Canadian, my AMC Plus that I paid for, so I need to see if I still have access to that on Prime Video. Should we start with the hair? Should we start with the hair and straighten it? I think Jesse has straight hair. Oh, I wanted to ask Duck if I could borrow... Duck, can I borrow your iPad? So I can just see the look and I can show people what we're doing. Taking the braid out, that's the first step. Ooh, it looks so crimped. It looks cute. Thank you, Duck. It's the Hunt for Gollum. Okay, the Hunt for Gollum. So not technically Lord of the Rings 4 then, because that happened before in terms of the events, because that's kind of the events that set in motion the Lord of the Rings. Kind of more of like a Lord of the Rings prequel when you think about it. The last 4 episodes of It, Welcome to Derry, your favorite? Yeah, it really heats up as it goes along, Andrew. I agree. I think I need like you to enter your secrets. Give me your secrets.
There you go. You have my.
Oh, I have your totem.
My finger.
Your fingers. Thank you for your fingers. How did Daredevil get blind? He got blind like when he was young because of chemicals. It was an accident.
Saved a man crossing the street who was about to get hit by a car.
And then he got blinded by radioactive chemicals that, you know, it's very TMNT.
TMNT is actually a parody of...
It is a parody of Daredevil. Thank you for all of your content. Thank you, Adam Rice. And thanks for being a member as well. I appreciate you. It looks good crimped, right? I know, it's kind of cute. Jessie has straight hair, though. We're going to bring her up. Let me pull up a reference pic here of the look. And then we'll see what we can do to match it. Na na na. In the USA, I watched Law and Order Toronto. Toronto, you mean? It's on Apple TV. Yes. I have never seen any Law and Order Toronto. I hear that they say Toronto exactly like that, which is not how anyone in Toronto actually says that title. That's all I know about it, is that they say Toronto incorrectly for the pronunciation of people that would actually be in the city.
Amanda?
Yes?
If you ever decide to let me out of the cage, should we get In-N-Out?
You want In-N-Out? Burger?
Burger?
Burger? We already had 2 burgers. Duck wants more burger. I want In-N-Out, but why don't we do In-N-Out tomorrow? Are you hungry right now?
Okay.
Are you hungry? Duck. Are you a hungry duck?
I'll never eat again.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not hungry, but if you want In-N-Out, I'll get you In-N-Out. I always love In-N-Out,
Well,
you know me.
I know you want to have it, so I'll wait.
I want to have it too, but I am very full. I had a lot of snacks today. I was very snacky. Okay, so here's Jessie in the movie. Like, I want a good picture of her, though. Can I find one that's a bigger size? That is, let me look at the search tools. Size large. And then there's a very specific look that we're doing. Here's a pretty good, well-lit look of her. You know what? It's not amazing, but it's really hard to find good images because, I don't know, it's just really hard to find good images, I guess, because at the time, our film wasn't as sharp. I don't know really what's going on. Why is everything so blurry? It's because everything's on Facebook and it's super compressed. Why, when I say large image, does it still give me Facebook even though it knows it's compressed? And does it still give me Instagram even though it knows it's compressed? Can I find something that's not Instagram or Facebook? Please, Lord. Please. I'm begging you. Okay, it looks like the best we might be able to do is, unfortunately, is Instagram. Maybe if I open up on Instagram, it won't be as compressed. Yeah, it won't be. Okay. So this is what we got. This is Jessie. There she is. And that's the look we're going to be trying to kind of match. And she also wears kind of a plaid. Actually, it's in this photo, it's actually more flowers, I'm realizing. Is this even real? Is this really what she's wearing? Now I'm questioning. Yes, it is kind of flowery. I never noticed that. In the movie, it looks just very plaid. In the movie, it looks very, oh, this is a very dark picture, actually. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find something better. Why are there so many AI images? I didn't ask for that. But it's like kind of a plaid-ish dress, but I'm now realizing it's kind of more flowery almost in this image. Never noticed that. There's the dress. Okay. There's Jessie in this Instagram post. And this is the makeup look we're going to be trying to match up. And I think I kind of look a little bit like Marguerite Moreau, so I think this shouldn't be too crazy. But she does have straight hair, so unfortunately I will need to straighten my beautiful crimped braided hair. Do 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 do. When are they going to make a sequel to Interview with the Vampire 1994? I don't think they're going to be doing that, Jordan. Unfortunately, I think the time may have passed. I don't think Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt are going to be coming back for that one, unfortunately. Sadly. Even though I love the 90s movie. Do 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 do. I was also listening to the entire soundtrack, but then you know what started playing after I listened to the Vampire Lestat soundtrack? Can you guess? Chappell Rowan. Lord 4 is a prequel like The Habit. You mean like The Hobbit? Arcade Pilot says cool.
You say Lord of the Rings Episode 4 is a prequel?
Yes, it is a prequel. But I was just saying, I feel like that's why I wouldn't call it 4, you know? Because to me, 4 would imply it comes after. I'm going to zoom in on this face so I can try to match the makeup as we go. You connect people with your content and let us know we are not alone. This for me makes me feel blessed. Again, thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you. Actually, I think I want a different brush. I have a small travel brush. I think it's going to work better for us with this look. So let's do this. Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise hate each other? What? Is that real? I didn't know they hated each other. Why do they hate each other? Tell me more about the beef. Oh wait, Queen of the Damned is a sequel to Interview with the Vampire. Sort of. Not really. Like, in terms of the books, kind of. I mean, they skipped Lestat. But there are elements, at least, of Lestat in Queen of the Damned, the film. But it's not really the sequel because we kind of completely recast it and completely changed the vibe. But technically, in terms of the books, yes. You're going to visit Sudbury, Canada. Well, I hope you have fun in Sudbury. Sudbury, Ontario, Canada, I'm guessing. I don't know if there's other Sudburys in Canada. There might be.
Sudbury, I know.
That's the only Sudbury I know as well. And then you're going to come back home to Texas August 10th. Nice. Well, hope you have a good time in Sudbury. We don't talk about that sequel. Nobody even realizes it's a sequel. I mean, it's not really a sequel. I don't think of Queen of the Damned as a sequel to Interview with the Vampire. I think of it as like its own thing because it's so different as a film. What is Jesse from? Jesse is Jesse, Jesse, if you're looking her up. Jesse Reeves is from Queen of the Damned, the book, and also from Queen of the Damned, the movie. I don't know how much I should say because it's kind of spoilers for stuff that we're probably going to get into with Queen of the Damned if they bring Jesse in to the show, which if they bring Jesse in, I think that would be really cool. I'd also love to play a character like Jesse. She's so cool. I love her in the book. And honestly, I don't even mind what they did with her for the movie. I have problems with Queen of the Damned, but my problems don't really lie with Jesse in that film. I watched the new robot fights yet? What robot fights? Spunkadoo. I look like her, thank you. Arcade Pilot, hello. Urkel Robot Combat. I don't think I've seen that, no. I do like watching robots fight, but I don't think I've seen any new robot combat recently. You were looking for portraits of actual people from the 1800s, and I kept coming across machine generated images. Dude, what the heck? Not what you were looking for. You need to like tell the internet, like, no, I did not want these machine generate. I'm looking for real images. That's what I'm looking for. Real images. You just need to tell them. One, I hope you get some real images. Arcade Pilot says robot fights. Yeah, robot fights are cool. Tonight. Oh, tonight the robot fights are happening. Well, maybe if I'm still awake after I watch the Vampire Lestat finale, and after I watch, what are we watching after that? House of the Dragon? It's also tonight. And honestly, I'm pretty tired. I've been up for a long time. I've been up since in LA time.
It's 10 o'clock for us right now.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock for us right now, and I've been up since 7 a.m. and I still have more time to go. So the jet lag is real. Deshaun, thank you for the hi. Hello to you. Any prediction for the finale? I think Akasha will be showing up. I think basically the finale is going to be the intro to Queen of the Damned. Sort of. Queen of the Damned technically is a different intro than the concert, but I think the concert's going to take us into kind of that book. So I think Akasha will show up. That's one of my predictions. But I also feel like they left it on such a weird cliffhanger at the end of episode 6. I don't know. They might surprise me. The new Harry Potter show you want to see, Kevin. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit uncertain about that new Harry Potter show, but we'll see how it goes. I'll probably still check it out. I have loved Harry Potter for a very long time, even though J.K. Rowling I'm not as much a fan of anymore for reasons. But Harry Potter, the movies I loved, the books I loved when I read them. So I'm curious to see what they do with the show. Could be interesting. Yeah, Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise hate each other. Like, actually, they couldn't stand each other in an interview.
I've heard that.
Really?
Yeah.
They almost had a fist fight in front of Kirsten Dunst. That kid that played Claudia is Kirsten Dunst. So I'm assuming that's who you're talking about. They almost had a fist fight in front of Kirsten Dunst. No way. I have not heard about this drama. You've heard about this?
I've heard about this, yeah.
Why? Just too much ego?
They just completely...
Or they have like completely different
They
approaches
did completely different approaches.
to acting. Yeah, that happens a lot with people.
Not just acting, just
Like life.
everything.
Everything? Oh boy. And I feel like they've both kind of been maybe problematic in terms of what I've seen in media. I don't know. Interesting. Well, I mean, Tom Cruise has the Scientology thing. Brad Pitt has his own thing. Not Scientology, but... Oh, Shadow Moon, you whisper in Jesse to summon her, like Lestat? I keep seeing those two titles together from the author, just saying. Wait, which two titles together? What? Ontario, is it? That is the province, yes. That Sudbury's in, but I don't know, there could be another Sudbury in the country.
I think it's...
You think it's the only one? I don't know. I don't know enough about every single other province in Canada to say that.
This is the only Sudbury that's like.
So, that's what, of note?
Yeah.
Well, you just sound very Ontario right now.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah, how many Sudburys are in
How
Canada?
many
Maybe there's another one. I heard they have Memnoch mapped out. Yeah, I heard that well, I don't know about Memnoch, but I heard that they're gonna try to go now to Tale of the Body Thief.
There is only
But I hope they do Memnoch. Don't be cowards, AMC. Give us Memnoch the Devil. That's a really weird book. I would love to see what they do with
There's
it.
only one major incorporated city named Sudbury in Canada. All of Canada.
All of Canada, there's only Ontario Sudbury.
Yes.
Okay, confirmed. I just didn't want to sound like a presumptuous Ontario resident and be like, we're the only Sudbury. Because I don't know that. Real as in painting? I'm not sure what you mean, Karamaji. I don't have Prime, so this is cool. Crystal Castle, if you're looking to watch Lestat, you can actually watch it on Apple or AMC Plus, which you can get through Amazon Prime. But I don't know if it has its own website. It might. I know in Canada, I watch it through Prime, but I don't know about all the options. Also, I don't know if you're based in Canada. Crystal Castle. I don't think you're based in Canada, because I feel like we've discussed this before, but maybe you are. Do. Are you going for the Kirsten Dunst vampire doll look, Amanda? No, I'm going for Jesse Reeves from Queen of the Damned. She is an adult. She's an adult woman who is a member of the Talamasca, a paranormal investigator. And she kind of starts following Lestat around a little bit. And in Queen of the Damned, they have a romance, but in the books, they don't have a romance. The cartoon Lion King 3. Jesse, not Claudia. Yeah, Jesse Reeves. Not a Claudia look. But the crimped hair would be kind of Claudia-esque if we're going for the 90s film. And also, actually, for the show, they both have very curly hair, I think. They kept that vibe for Claudia. Her curls live on. Am I excited for the Wolverine game? I'm very excited. I'm going to try to get into Hall H to see. There's a Wolverine sort of special presentation that's going to be happening at San Diego Comic-Con. So I'm going to try to get in there for you guys to see what I can see. Learn what I can learn. I really like Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, actually. I understand why people don't like it, though, but I really like that one. It was doing its own thing. Do I listen to alt rock or new metal? I listen to alternative rock. I don't really listen to a lot of new metal. I don't think. Or not anything that I would describe as new metal. Tahiror, welcome in. The original Halloween franchise has 11 movies, but the Rob Zombies ones are too dark and not the same universe. I don't think Rob Zombie did Halloween 3.
No, he did Halloween 1 and 2.
He did Halloween 1 and 2, yeah. Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2 are not the same universe as the rest of them?
No, it's its own thing.
Oh.
It's like a reimagining. It's not great, in my opinion.
What, after Rob Zombie or before Rob?
No, Rob Zombie's
Halloween? So he did the original ones.
No, he didn't.
Oh. So what do you mean he did 1 and 2? 1 and 2 come after?
No.
But they're like a
No,
retelling.
No.
It's a restart.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It just
I was like, he did 1 and 2? I didn't think he did 1
It's
and
just
2.
renamed Halloween.
Okay.
Halloween 2.
Okay.
But
I don't think I've seen his.
Rob Zombies.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I've seen that unless you were saying he actually did 1 and 2.
He does the thing where like the first half of the movie is showing Michael Myers' messed up childhood. And
Oh, wait, maybe I have seen that.
Here's his sad origin story.
Yeah. Because that's what we need.
And I mean,
That's what we were
it's an
missing, Rob
interesting
Zombie.
concept for it. I mean, for sure. It's just never really thought I needed that for Michael Myers, you know? Anyway.
I loved in episode 6 when Gabrielle realized, ooh, yeah, the drama between Gabrielle / Gabriella in this version and Louis, I thought was really well done. And I think it's like, you know what I love about it? It's like they kind of have like, they have different but similar energy, and they meet each other, and it's kind of like this little bit of like an admiration for each other, but the jealousy. And I'm like, yeah. But also I feel like at the same time, I really love the reaction to Lestat singing Brutal Love to Louis, because I feel like what you see from Gabriella is that there's also kind of this like happiness, like it's like a conflicted thing, because she kind of wants Lestat all to herself. But then on the other side of it, she's kind of like happy that he found someone. I don't know. I felt like her reaction was really good because there was a lot of layers to it. I really liked it. Yeah, and that song was not about her. I love when Louis is asking Lestat on the park bench, like, so, like, are the songs about me? And he's like, most of them are about you. I was like, But then Lestat's like, and you opened a restaurant like a few blocks away from my house because they're both just like not over each other. Nobody, hello, welcome in. World Cup is finished. Yes. World Cup is finished. And it went out with sounding like kind of a dramatic thing where people are fighting each other. Not very cool.
But Argentina also got 0 shots on net.
But you know what? I kind of think that's like a really dramatic game, don't you think? Not getting any shots on net. It's crazy.
Spain had more goals disallowed than Argentina had shots on net.
Wow. Famous for their Sudbury steak? I don't think so.
Yes.
Are they?
Yes.
They are famous. I thought that was England.
There's also
Is where the Sudbury steak comes from.
There's also
Because Sudbury is also in England, yeah?
Yeah, the Sudbury here also has a good steak.
Oh, so that comes from our Sudbury, not England's
It could be
Sudbury?
both. They could have adopted it.
Oh, I don't know. I've never had steak in Sudbury.
I did. It was pretty good.
I'll take your word for it, Doc. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the 26 months, Black Phoenix. Thank you so much for being a member. Happy over 2 years. That's crazy. Haven't seen Queen of the Damned for like 20 some years. That's pretty wild. Did it really come out over 20 years ago? Where are we at? When did Queen of the Damned come out? Oh, probably actually.
I'll tell you right now.
It's probably like 2000, 2001?
2002.
2002. I was 1 year off.
24 years ago.
24 years ago.
If Queen of the Damned was a child, it could drink now.
Wow. 24 years since Queen of the Damned. We need 6 more and then we can celebrate the 30th. Those of us that have things that we like about Queen of the Damned. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea and I totally get it. And there are things I don't like about that film, but there are things I do like about that film as well. Nobody says, I know what character you're talking about. You know about Jesse? You know about it, nobody? I love it. Jesse, hello, welcome in. Another Jesse has entered the chat. Hello, I cannot say your name because I think your name is in Russian. But hello, I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry that I don't speak Russian. Talamasca sounds like a brand of hot sauce. Talamasca means animal mask. And it is a random word that Anne picked because she just liked how it sounded. She was like, Talamasca sounds cool, but it means animal mask. And something that I liked about the Talamasca show is that they actually mentioned that in the show. And I was like, oh, a little bit of bonus points for mentioning the origin. And that's pretty much where the connection to the Talamasca ends in that show. Unfortunately, they did not give us any of the characters really. Well, they gave us some of the characters from the Talamasca. They gave us at least one character. They did the bare minimum. They did, well, no, they did like maybe 2 or 3. But I was really nervous because Jessie wasn't in it, and then I was like, are we gonna like erase Jessie because she's one of my favorite Talamasca members? Please don't erase her. When Akasha was introduced in the show, it was the same week of Aaliyah's death anniversary? No way! They didn't plan it, but it was just a coincidence. I didn't know that. The same week. Wow. It's a really weird coincidence.
Oh.
It's said Michael Myers was to be a one-off story they wanted to do. Halloween is a scary stories, but people didn't like Season of the Witch, so Michael was brought back for 4. That's kind of a bummer, honestly, because I think Season of the Witch was really cool.
Yeah, so
Even though there are things about the movie that I think are goofy as all hell.
Halloween 2 was never supposed to really exist, but because Halloween 1 made so much money, they were like,
You know
you
what?
have to make one, and he's like,
We gotta do it.
I guess, and then that came out, and then they're like, okay, well,
Yeah,
we
turn
want
up
to
the
keep
heat.
this franchise going, so
Hi, Gary.
how about we
How are you?
make it a, what do you call it?
Like a what do you call it? An anthology.
Anthology thing.
Yeah. So like, what if we just do Halloween as like each one's its own scary story?
Yeah, and then
And it's like maybe somewhat Halloweeny.
it performed so bad that they were like, wheel out Michael.
I guess we gotta bring out Michael again.
Bring Michael
So wait,
again.
then what's the next one after Halloween 3?
Halloween 4?
Yeah, what's Halloween 4?
I don't know if it has a subtitle. Let me just double check.
Yeah, can you tell me or like give me like a little synopsis just so I can remember which one is which?
It's called Halloween 4: The Return of Michael Myers.
We kept it basic, you
Very
know.
on the nose.
It is what it is.
10 years after his original massacre, the invalid Michael Myers awakens on Halloween Eve and returns
Hey,
to
Otto.
Haddonfield to kill his 7-year-old niece.
Whoa. And Rob Zombie's wife is in 7 of movies he directed. I don't really mind his wife being in it, but
Yeah, I think she's in like a bunch of the stuff almost all the stuff that he's directed.
well, he's the director, so if he wants to put his wife in it. Is his wife an actress? I'm assuming she's probably an actress. A lot of creative types do end up together. Do you know? I don't know who Rob Zombie's wife is, so.
I'll look it
But
up.
that's fine. I just feel like we don't need the Michael origin story, you know? Like, I don't know if that's
Sherry Moon Zombie.
a sick name, yo. Sherry Moon
Come
Zombie.
look.
Let me look. Hold on. I gotta take a look at this. Okay. Okay, yeah. They seem like they are simpatico. How long have they been together for? They're still together, I'm assuming.
Let me check. They've been married since 2002.
Louis getting money from Armand and Lestat is so funny to me. He got so much from 2 breakups. Look, Louis stands on business.
Look, he signed up for the Taylor Swift fund.
Yeah.
Every breakup me
Every
money.
breakup, me make money. Yeah. If you're gonna break my heart, you're gonna give me some money. Honestly, fair. I just rewatched the Akasha scenes from the movie, but I don't watch the movie. Whoa, Tully, Uncler, definitely, because we're celebrating Queen of the Damned here a little bit. That's very unk of us. We are unk, and I'm fine with it. As a 901-year-old vampire, at some point you just need to accept that you are unk, you know? Okay, so here we go. We got half of the hair straight, half of the hair like crimped from the braid. What do you guys like better, the straight on me or the crimpy vibes? I don't know, both are kind of cute. You've been on this planet for 240 years, Shadow Moon. Wow, another elder vampire in the chat. We'd love to see it.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the Fang Gang, Shadow Moon. You are one with us. You belong here. You found your people. Guess my best friend before he passed away, was a huge Anne Rice fan. I'm so sorry to hear about your best friend who passed away, but that's really cool that they were an Anne Rice fan. Are you an Anne Rice fan as well, nobody? Because you were saying you know the character and everything. So, did your best friend get you into it? Kate, hello. So nice to see you. Also, sorry if I'm really behind in chat. I'm just really enjoying reading everything. So if you've typed something and you're thinking, is there a big delay? There's no big delay. I'm reading everything that y'all are writing. I think I'm close to catching up, but I actually have no concept of that because I can only see like this much of the chat at a time. I'm gonna need to AMC to stop with the bad spin-offs and put all the budget into season 4. I hope so. Crack React. I feel like Talamasca actually did have some things that I really enjoyed about it, but the one problem I had with that show was that it wasn't really Talamasca. It was kind of like another idea for a show that they blended with Talamasca. And I'm like, it was a cool idea for a show, and I don't hate the ways they blended it. I'm just like, either give me Talamasca or don't. And if you're gonna give me like a cool standalone spy show, then just do that. But I feel like they wanted to use the rights that they had to like try to get people to watch their spy show. And I think the director literally said, or the creator of Talamasca said that like it was a pitch that they had for a spy show, and they were just like, do you want to do Talamasca? And I was like, yeah, all right, this could work for my idea for a spy show. I mean, they did capture some of the elements of Talamasca, at least. So at least there's that, you know, darling? You know, darling? I don't know, I wanted to go from the back of my hair and straighten it, but that's actually harder for me to do, so I'm gonna go from the front, because it's easier for me to do on camera while I'm also reading chat. The Hollywood sequel greed.
Yeah.
Is too much. One good movie is enough. There's only like one good Halloween movie, and it's the first one. Crap React, you were calling them out. I don't know, I liked Halloween 3. It's different, but I kind of like that. I feel like it could have worked as this idea for a kind of anthology series. Yeah, I think that would have been cool for Halloween. It's too bad it didn't work out, though. It's kind of hard for you to obviously be like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do, if you do one and it's like, well, that flopped terribly. How do you tell investors, like, trust us, bro, the next one will be better? That's hard. So I feel for them that their gamble didn't work out. But you know, then maybe just let it go. Then maybe it's time to move on. Maybe let Halloween die. But no, we can't do that. We're still doing it. So true. Saw an interview video of actor Tom Brittney saying he wanted to play Batman in the DCU. I don't know who Tom Brittney is. Who's Tom Brittney? It's Kevin. It's Kevin. Kevin who? That was your best friend? Otto, hello. Hello. His wife seems to be a bad actress. Havacan? I don't know. I haven't really seen her in anything, so I can't comment. I've only seen a few Rob Zombie movies, and I don't think they've left enough of an impression on me for me to recall the quality of the acting. I saw them a long time ago, I feel like. It was a long time ago that I was watching. Did Rob Zombie do like House of Wax?
No, he did House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh, House of a Thousand Corpses. Who did House of Wax?
Which one, the original or?
No, the remake.
That was.
Tully, thank you for that Uncle alert again. Then she became an actress because the Rob Zombie started to make movies.
Kwame
So she wasn't an
Sarah.
actress before?
Kwame Khaled Sarah.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Halloween 3 has Nancy as a different character. Is Nancy even in it? Halloween 3? I thought it was all different characters.
All different characters.
Yeah. I think they met filming House of 10,000 corpses. That's how they met?
They met on that film, or they met when they,
So
at,
So wait, so she was an actress before she met him then?
they may have met at Queen of the Damned, because it was in 2002, so,
What?
when they.
Rob
they-
Zombie? Met her at Queen of the Damned? His wife? She was in Queen of the Damned?
No, I'm saying that they met in 2002, same year that Queen of the Damned.
Oh, same year as Queen of the Damned. Was that when House of 10,000 or 1,000 corpses?
One-
How many corpses we
House of-
count?
House of 8,000 corpses.
It was at 2002, same year.
2002 is when they got married.
The wave's looking good. Thanks, Tully. Depends on what style you're going for overall. Yeah, that's fair, Kate. I feel like both are good for their own things. Sam won't be at Comic-Con. He's still in Australia doing theater. Well, he's going to be performing an encore performance, so I don't know how he's going to do both, but it was announced on Facebook by AMC that they're doing an encore performance. So I don't know if they're like video calling him in, but I thought he was going to be there. So that's what I saw. And they're going to be in Hall H on Friday. Rob Zombie, his younger brother is named Spider-1. His younger brother is named Spider-1? Who's naming these people? Rob, you've been on this planet for 48 years and you've never met anyone that wasn't important before. I think all the people that we meet in our lives are important in some way, shape, or form. Personally. For us, anyways. My theory is that all old vampires have dementia. It would explain so much. I mean, how long can you live before your mind goes crazy? I mean, that's kind of what we talk about in the Vampire Chronicles, right? That idea of if you lose connection with the times, you lose your mind. That's the theory. You prefer the werewolf of chat? The werewolf of chat as opposed to the vampire? I didn't know werewolves could live as long as vampires. Is that a thing? Are werewolves also immortal beings? I thought werewolves were more mortal, more tied to mortality. But honestly, I don't know as much about werewolf lore as I do about vampire lore, because vampires and werewolves, we don't always get along. Not saying that I've never met a werewolf I haven't liked. I have met some really nice werewolves. So I'm sure if you're a werewolf, Shadow Moon, you're also very nice. But I'm genuinely curious. Werewolves can live for a long time, huh? 240 years is a long time to be alive. They need to do an Ice Cream Man show. I think they are working on something Ice Cream Man.
Yes, they are. What's his name is?
Is it a
Eli
show?
Roth.
I think it's a show, isn't it?
Movie by Eli Roth.
Eli Roth is doing an Ice Cream Man movie, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a show. Just imagine being a vampire born on a leap year that comes around every 4 years. I mean, I think even if you're born on a leap year, you just kind of count it as the last day of the month, yeah. That's how I would count it. I've never been born on a leap year though, so I wouldn't know in any of my lives. That's never come up. Where are my leap year birthdays at in chat? I haven't watched the season yet, waiting for it to be done. First season is maybe one of the best seasons of anything ever made. Oh, I love that. I love that. I feel like Interview with the Vampire season 1 is pretty great. Although I don't know, I kind of feel like I love season 2 more. Season 1 was really good though. Elementary is just a police procedural with Sherlock Holmes filter. Maybe. I've only watched a bit of Elementary. I haven't watched all of it, so I can't say for sure. Warrior Demon Dante, hello, hello. You remember reading one where Lestat kills all the elders? Maybe you're thinking of Queen of the Damned. It's not exactly how that goes. He kills all the elders. Unless it's one of the 2 recent ones that I haven't seen. I haven't read, because I haven't read Prince Lestat and I haven't read When He Goes to Atlantis. You like all of the Halloweens except the theater cut of 6, Otto. Well, that's nice. I like that for you. Riverdale was a teen drama with an Archie's filter on it. Yeah, I would agree with that. Based on what I saw anyways. I saw season 4 of Riverdale. But I would have agreed with you back on season 1 anyways. Things got real crazy in Riverdale. But you know, totally cool people are here for Riverdale. Maybe at some point we'll talk about that. Because I'm a big Archie fan. So I checked it out because of my love of Archie comics. But it's kind of a different vibe. Although if you read new Archie comics, they are a little bit more teen drama than classic Archie comics. But not quite as teen drama as Riverdale, in my opinion. The newer stuff I've read.
I like the new stuff, actually.
Yeah, the new stuff is good. I feel like it's teen drama in a way that is modernizing the classic vibe. You know, it's just like updating it. It's just like a refresh. The Queen of the Damned book was actually really good. It was really good. I agree. It's a good book. Tom Brady, the football guy? I don't know, Rob. Were we talking about Tom Brady?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady? House of 1,000 Corpses. I love the cheesy Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th movies. You love the cheese? Well, there's a lot to love in all of those. The cheese is flowing.
My brother and I own like almost all of those on DVD. We bought them all at a Walmart like dollar bin.
I don't know. Were we watching, I think it was Halloween, right? Is it Halloween or is it Friday the 13th?
Which one? What happened?
The snapping in half.
That's Friday the 13th.
That's Friday the 13th. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Friday the 13th. I was like, I think it might be Friday the 13th, actually. There are sometimes I feel like I must draw a line with some things, but I too enjoy a bit of cheese every now and then. The Devil's Rejects, House of 1,000 Corpses, says Tully. I saw all those movies in the 80s and 90s when I was a kid and a teenager, and I loved them because I was that weird kid that loved horror movies. You were that weird kid that loved horror movies? I feel like I know so many people that loved horror movies when I was growing up. I had a whole group of friends that we would all just like get together and watch horror movies. It was awesome. And I still have a lot of people in my life now that I watch horror films with. It's also pretty awesome. So, yeah, I feel you. I was that weird kid. Except I guess it didn't feel as weird because I had a lot of friends that loved horror films. And also, you know, it's kind of weird being a kid when you're a 901-year-old vampire because you're kind of just like trying to relive everything as though you're a kid again. And you kind of have to like start your life every now and then over and over again. So that whole thing is pretty weird. That part's weird every time.
You have to go back to high school, you fall in love with Bella Swan.
Yeah, I'm always falling in love with a Bella Swan. My claim to fame. It's true, I am Edward, if you guys didn't know. That was me, if you were wondering in Twilight. Who is that? Why is it familiar to me? Is it because that's Amanda McKnight? It was. I changed my look, I wore a wig. It was a different time.
I know what you are.
I know what you are.
Tell me. 30.
30. No worries, Sigma. You're never late. A wizard is always exactly on time. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the membership as well. Thanks for being a member. I think it's called 3 from Hell or something. 3 from Hell for Halloween.
The Rob Zombie movie.
Isn't there one though where like, oh no, I'm thinking of Jason. Jason goes to hell, or Jason comes back from hell. Jason goes to hell.
3 from Hell is a Rob Zombie movie.
Oh, okay.
That is correct.
Thank you, Kate. Yes, I hope it's good. My fingers are crossed. But I feel like after episode 6, my hopes are very high for it, because episode 6 was an absolute banger. Thank you, Sigma, for the kind words. I hope you're doing well. We're almost done the hair. And then we can touch up the makeup a little bit. I don't think I actually have to do too much, to be honest. I think the makeup's gonna be... The hair is always the part that takes a long time because I have a lot of hair to style. Sherry Moon and Rob Zombie were together long before he started making movies. She was on the cover of his Astro Creep remix when he released Boogeyman. Oh, interesting. Ben Winspace hitting us with the facts in the chat. Nancy is an actress from the original. She played a doctor in Halloween 3. Oh, so she played a totally different character, though. I wouldn't consider that to be... Oh, you're saying so they, like, changed who she was. Yeah, but I mean, basically she's just playing a totally different character. So I wouldn't say that, like, they changed her character. I would just more say they used that actress again for a different character in 3. Probably is like a fun homage. Evil Webline, hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I love seeing you in the chat. I hope you're good. Tom Brittney is a British actor from Grantchester. I'll believe you. I don't really know who Tom Brittney is either. 3 from Hell was the name of the 3rd movie, and it was after Sid passed away and they added another brother or cousin.
Yeah, so Sid Haig, very famous character actor from horror movies, was in a lot of Rob Zombie movies, but also a lot of like cult hits.
Okay.
In horror. Really good character actor. Can't stress that enough. But he passed away before Rob Zombie could basically complete his trilogy, which was him, his wife, and Sid Haig as the 3
like main people.
They were like the trio of like mayhem, essentially. Let's just
Okay.
call it that for
Did Rob Zombie ever do a Chainsaw Massacre movie?
Texas Chainsaw. I don't believe so.
No? I'm trying to think of like what I've seen of Rob Zombies. I've definitely seen House of a Thousand Corpses. But I feel like I've only seen like a couple Rob Zombie films.
I can read you
I remember there was one that I watched and I was just like, this is just like kind of too much for me. Like I just wasn't feeling it.
Alright, so he's done. Lords of Salem.
I'm good, Sigma. How are you?
House
Lords
of
of
Thousand
Salem.
Corpses, The
Okay.
Devil's Rejects, 3 from Hell, 31.
Oh, maybe it's The Devil's Rejects that I saw.
That's the second movie
Okay.
in the
Trilogy?
yeah. Halloween 2. Oh, he had credit on Slither, actually, with James Gunn.
Other than Teen Wolf, Werewolf Media has always done dirty. I don't know. What are your thoughts on Ginger Snaps? Crap React. I really like that werewolf movie. Sorry, what did you say, Duck?
Huh?
Huh? What was the last thing you said?
I said that he was also tied to, he had a credit in Slither. James
Oh.
Gunn.
He had a credit in Slither. Wait, in James Gunn Slither?
Yeah.
Rob Zombie?
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting. The Underworld movies made them long living, says Havocan. Oh, in Underworld. Yeah, I guess that's true. In Underworld, they are long living. Forgot about Underworld. I don't know how I could forget. Underworld's amazing. Ice Cream Man? Ice Cream, I think the comic, Rob. Mikey, hello. Thank you for being a member. Where is she reading from and not this chat? I am reading from this chat, yes. I'm just very behind because I'm reading everyone's messages and I have a lot of chat. So I mean, like, I can skip everything and go to the most recent. Wow, there's a lot. The most recent is, I guess it didn't post my post to Rob Zombie's. Wife was with them when they were still in the bed. White Zombie before they left to make Rob Zombie. She was the bassist. Ginger Snaps is awesome. Ginger Snaps is awesome, Jigen. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit so I can just catch up. But yeah, it's just because I have a lot of chat, so I'm trying to read everything and catch up with everything. Let me go back. Where was I? Oh, I don't even know where I was. Oh, I was here. Okay. Everybody loves.
Pick a spot.
Season 2 of Interview More. It's elite. The Vampire Lestat is as good as season 1. Yeah, I kind of feel that crap react. We'll see how the finale goes though.
You also gotta think, Amanda.
What? You gotta think.
Think, Amanda, think.
Think.
That you had a lot of expectations going into season 1 of Interview with Vampire.
Okay. I had a lot of expectations going into season 1 of Interview with a Vampire. What do you mean? Because I'm a fan of the books.
Yes. And you had put it off for so long.
I had put it off for a long time. Because I was very nervous about watching the show. And then I watched a few episodes when I was traveling, because it was on TV in my hotel room. I was traveling for work, and I was like, tell me more about this. This is interesting. I am intrigued by this. And then eventually I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch some of it. And then it blew my mind. And then I don't even remember, why did I start watching it? Was it just because of what I had watched when I was traveling? Because I feel like there was a bit of a delay between those two things happening. Have I ever met any Fae, Fox, and Nature Spirit that I didn't like? Locke, never. All Fae, Fox spirits are absolute fire. Yourself included, Locke. How's DuckTales dude doing? I accidentally nicknamed him. His username is Uptown Duck, but Duck I think likes DuckTales. So Duck, do you feel good about that nickname, DuckTales dude?
I like DuckTales.
You like DuckTales? Yeah. How are you doing, Duck?
Just trying to finish this work as fast as
Just trying to finish this work and not be distracted by us being live. I have a niece who was born on a leap year, and I always tease her about her age. She had her birthday as February 28th, till 29 comes around. Till 29 comes around. Okay, I got you. And then when 29 comes around, she's like, now it's the 29th. It's kind of cool to have a like shape-shifting birthday, I think. That's kind of neat. Book 11 is Prince Lestat. Book 12, Prince Lestat in the Realms of Atlantis. Book 13, Blood Communion. But is book 13, did Anne write a Blood Communion? Or she co-wrote it? She co-wrote it, right? Or did she fully write it? Did she write it? I did not watch Riverdale because of something that might trigger me. Interesting, Rob. Interesting. Betty Cooper from Riverdale, she's hot. My favorite character, says Kevin. Betty's pretty great, also in the comics. And in Riverdale, it's interesting. That's what I'm going to say. That's where I'm going to leave it. It's interesting. Sigma, you're more of a Jason person than a Michael person? Okay, no Twitch stream to go along with this. You have to be worried. No, anything that's vertical, Locke will always be on YouTube exclusively. If it's not vertical, then sometimes I think I'm going to probably be divvying them up while I'm away because it's just easier for me to manage. Because it's a lot for me to do on both when I don't have like a 2-monitor setup, which I don't when I'm traveling. So we're probably going to do a Twitch stream. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a Twitch stream. Maybe we'll do something on Twitch tomorrow. So there will be Twitch stuff, but not at the same time probably, which will hopefully give you my lovely mod and my lovely mods a little breather here. Because I know it's hard. It's a lot to keep up with when I stream on both. I appreciate you all. And I appreciate all of your patience. I'm sorry it's taking me a while to get through the chat. I'm really enjoying all of your lovely chats and I want to make sure I read everything. So yeah, I could slow the chat so that people, I don't know. Can you slow the chat on YouTube? I don't actually know. Maybe we can. You can do it on Twitch though. How long does this hair straightening last, John? Well, we've been doing it for about an hour, but we're almost done the hair straightening process.
How long does your hair stay straight?
Oh, how long does it stay straight for? How long does the hair straightening last? Until I wash it, which will probably be tomorrow evening. I might wash my hair. We'll see. So yeah, just till I wash it. Once I wash it, the hair straightening will go bye-bye. But yeah, for the most part, my hair is pretty good at holding style because it's got a lot of texture to it. I grew up watching the R-rated action films as a kid. I grew up watching R-rated so many things when I was a young vampire, younger than I am now. The goth kids of 90s and 80s. What, straightening their hair, Shadow Moon? Being werewolves, being vampires? Renelle, welcome in, how are you? Back in the day, the 80s and early 90s, every Halloween would play scary movies. HBO every Halloween. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that I've ever really had access regularly to HBO as a Canadian. Renelle, I'm good. I hope you are well as well. You bought a shirt of He Who Shall Not Be Named today, Shadow Moon? Ooh, which He Who Shall Not Be Named? Voldy, someone else? There's kind of a few people I'm thinking of right now. What's up? Did you wash your hair? No, I haven't washed my hair in about... When was the last time I washed my hair? Today is Sunday. Earlier last week, I probably washed my hair. I usually wash my hair once or twice a week at most. Otherwise, I find it dries out. You should watch True Blood. I have watched True Blood. I own all of it except for the final season. Because the final season's kind of butts, in my opinion, unfortunately. That's where it fell off a cliff for me. Oh, you said it has a way better ending than The Boys? I don't know. Both of those endings for me were like, I have issues with it. But I'm happy if you enjoyed the ending. I'm happy for you, Crap Reacts. That's awesome. I actually became goth and became friends with a lot of goth teenagers because all of them loved horror movies also. That's awesome. Yeah, I've had many different goth eras in my life, which I feel like I say that now. And I remember when I was talking about being a goth in one of my videos, people were like, you're wearing yellow, you're not a goth. And I was like, things come in waves and ebbs and flows, and I think the goth within me is always there. I think you can still wear colorful clothes and embody. Oh, it was when I was talking about The Crow. Right. Yeah. And people were like, unless you wear black all the time, you're not goth. Which I was like, I disagree, but you know, if you're like permanently goth all the time in every aspect, I can understand how that's important to you, and that's fine. I respect it. I respect the goth lifestyle. Live your goth life. I actually became a goth. Oh yeah, sorry, I already read that. They say Riverdale in the show is a fictional show, even though there's a real neighborhood in the Bronx, New York called Riverdale. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure Riverdale. I don't know if Riverdale was ever based on anything explicitly, because I feel like Riverdale doesn't really feel like the Bronx in the comics, but. I'm having a great Sunday, Lucy. I hope you're having a good Sunday too. Lucy Club Studios, welcome in. I don't know why I thought the Jessie actress was the same actress who played Jean Grey in the OG X-Men movies. She is not, but Marguerite Moreau is a fantastic actress, and honestly, I think she should have been in more things. I really liked her. She was also in Wet Hot American Summer, if anyone likes that movie, which I do like that movie. I was allowed to watch Air Force One since it was low on the F-bombs. Yeah, I don't think I was ever really limited. I don't think I've ever really been limited by what I watched, but also, I guess when you're a 901-year-old vampire, there's not a lot of good luck limiting someone, you know? True Blood was a good series, same with Carnival and Rome. So I only watched a little bit of Carnival, but I liked what I watched. That's the one with Orlando Bloom, right? I only watched the first few episodes. Should I go back and finish Carnival? Oh, almost burnt myself. Ooh, that's why I like to go from the back of my hair to the front. Okay, we're straight. We're straight. The hair is straight. Fully straight. You don't want to know how much hair I shed throughout that process. There's a lot of hair on the floor here. You think House and Lords of Salem are his best movies for Rob Zombie, Victor? I feel like I'm the only one that didn't care for TVL episode 6 that much. I thought it was possibly the weakest episode of the season. Interesting. Why did you feel that way? Jagina, let me know. Also, I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Jagina Electras or is it Jagina? Movie directors need to stop casting family members. This isn't a home movie, y'all. I don't know. I think it depends on the director because there's a lot of people that like make movies with their families, like as part of their filmmaking experience as a young filmmaker. So I feel like if you're doing that, it's like your family's kind of coming up in their abilities with you as a filmmaker. And then I feel like it's kind of fine. Like as long as people can bring the talent to the table, I don't really see the issue in that. I understand it is nepotism for sure, but you can still be someone that was like given an opportunity because of your connection to someone and also still be talented. Unfortunately, a lot of the way that filmmaking works is that because when you're spending time on set with people, you're spending a really long time on set with them. Like we're talking like you could be spending over 20-hour days where like almost every waking moment of your day is with this person. So you better enjoy hanging out with that person. And so I think a big part of when directors cast people is also about like the chemistry that they have with the actor, the chemistry that that actor has with the set, and making sure that everyone has good vibes so that when we're all working together, it feels like a good team. And that's a huge part of it. So I think it depends. Okay, Mikey, thank you so much. We're in California. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great evening. There were still a lot of things that you liked in episode 6 that you liked well enough. Interesting. Oh, I do love Ginger Snap, but it was done dirty. They gave such a weak marketing back then. I think it's because it was also like, I think Ginger Snap is a Canadian film. So I don't know if they maybe just didn't have a huge marketing budget for Ginger Snap. It's Canadian, right? Can you look that up for me? Is it Canadian? Did I make that up? Let me know in the chat. Okay, we got to get to the makeup. Thank you, Renelle. I'm gonna like kind of swipe through these messages really quick so I can get back to like current messages if possible. It is a Canadian film, yeah. So the marketing budget might not have been great. I don't know what studio did it off the top of my head, but I think it was smaller budget. And wrote Blood Communion fully. Okay, good to know. So far as I know. Okay, cool. So I also gotta read Blood Communion. Sorry, there are 3 books I haven't read. I gotta read those. I keep restarting the Vampire Chronicles. So no lies you'll enjoy tomorrow. Sadly, no lies you'll enjoy tomorrow. No. I think Anthony and Kurt were gonna do one, but I think they're busy. There's busy stuff. But I might be on tomorrow night doing just chatting. She co-wrote some other books, like the latest Ramses the Damned book with her son. Oh, cool. I gotta check out, I gotta get up to date on my Anne Rice books. Because there's a lot that I haven't read and I need to go back and read. And there's the newer stuff from the Vampire Chronicles that I missed out on. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jagina. I appreciate it. I wish we could see your full outfit. This is the full outfit. You're seeing it. This is pretty much it. It's just a dress. I need to be able to read the chat and the text is like this big, so I do need to get a little closer. I can't read like full text. Whoa! I'm all the way back here. Nor can I stand all the way back here further because I have a suitcase right here, as you saw. I am a person that walks backwards with too much confidence in my life. Did not like the True Blood ending. I just said it's better than the boys. Oh yeah, they did Tara so dirty. Yes, thank you, Crap React. Validation. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, so you didn't like it, but you're just like, it's better than the boys. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Oh, thank you, Stupid Stop Motion. Thank you for the kind words. Nick, welcome in. Cherry, hello. How are you? Luke, hello. Oh, it was illustrated by someone else? No, but that's fine. Anne Rice completely wrote it. That's cool. I don't know. I thought one of the last books in the Vampire Chronicles was co-written. Not that that takes away from it anyways. I mean, if Anne signed off on everything, then I mean, it's still Anne's vision for the Vampire Chronicles. So thank you, Mikey, for the marshmallow high. Thank you, Ronell. I appreciate the kind words. How do I feel about Blue Beetle returning for Man of Tomorrow? I loved Blue Beetle, actually. We talked about it when the movie came out, and I really enjoyed that movie. It's not a perfect film, okay? I had issues with it. There were still some notes that I had. But overall, I loved Hamey. I loved the family dynamic of it. I thought they did a really good job with the character. And yeah, I'm excited to see him return. So I'm excited for more Blue Beetle. Victor said, I mean, Ginger Snaps did all right. They managed to make it a trilogy, and it went back in time. This is true. I've only seen the first one, but I do know that there are other Ginger Snaps. Ginger Snaps is Canadian. It is. Ginger Snaps walked so that Jennifer's body could run. That's probably true, Craft React. Those are similar films. Ash, hello. Hello, Ash. I'm sorry I'm so behind in my chat. Oh my goodness, it's taking me so long to catch up. How are you doing, Ash? I miss you. Thank you. Thanks, girl. Everyone go follow Ash in my chat. Ash also has a YouTube channel. And if you aren't following Ash's YouTube channel, what are you doing? Okay, we do need to move on with this makeup look, though, because soon I'm going to have to go down and get something at my hotel.
It's 8 o'clock right now.
It's 8 o'clock right now. How we doing? It's 8 o'clock right now, so we need to finish up this look. Oh my goodness, Nick, thank you so much for the 7 months of membership. How long am I traveling for? I'll be traveling for just over a week, so it's gonna be a little bit, but I'll be back soon. You got the group drawing done. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see it. Oh my gosh, I have to check it out. Is it in the Creators Corner, Cherry? I need to check that out. The hips are hippin'. Hip, hip, hip. The one thing I wish about this dress is that the dress that Marguerite Moreau wore in the movie is actually a designer dress that's corseted. So the one thing I wish is that I had like some boning in here, and I wish I just had like this pulled in a little bit, because there's a little bit of like, there's a bagginess to this dress a little bit, but I just got it on Amazon, so I'm trying to do an inspired look and not a one-for-one. Can I do karaoke stream please one day? Maybe one day, Nick. I would love to do that. Maybe over on Twitch, though. I don't know if we'll be able to get away with it on YouTube. They don't like when I sing too much over here. Oh, Ash says, hi, Duck. My vacay is going well.
Hello.
Vacay, work-cay, it's a little bit of both. Doing a little bit of both of those things at the same time. But today has been pretty vacay-esque other than this. And I will have to film some stuff in a bit. Oh my gosh, I fully caught up. I fully caught up to the chat. Oh my goodness. You're obsessed with how it turned out. I can't wait to check it out, Cherry. Thank you, Olivia. Welcome in. Is it Marguerite Moreau from the Mighty Ducks? Yeah, I think she is in the Mighty Ducks. Yeah, I think so. It is important to have vacations sometimes. This is more of a work trip in a way, because I'm going to be doing the con. I'm going to be covering it. But you know, we're having fun too. You can do both. Can you unlock this one more time? I'm just gonna touch up my makeup look a little bit. I don't think we actually have to do too much. I'm realizing now that like most of the look
Here.
is the straight hair.
There's so much hair all over this iPad.
You don't even know how much hair is over here. It's crazy. Okay, so I really thought this makeup was more like eyeliner than it is, I think. Because in this photo, like, this is not a lot of eyeliner. Oh, shoot. It's not a lot of eyeliner going on here, you know? I mean, well, actually, there is kind of some. I think we just add a little bit of, like, maybe a bit of a smoky gray to the eyes. A little bit of eyeliner. Maybe a little bit more of a peachy blush. And that's pretty much it. Like, honestly, I'm gonna change my necklace, I'm gonna change my earrings, and then I think we are basically Jesse. And I'm ready for this finale. Jess, that's straight up a light smoky eye. Yes, girl. How are you doing, Jess? Also, Jess is one of my oldest, bestest friends in the chat. Another immortal being is with us. Hey, Jess, how's it going? I'm so excited for the con. I'm like excited. I'm nervous. Okay, so I don't know if we want to do something that's more like the pebble kind of, or the cinder look, or if we want to do something that's, oh no, I guess this would be pebble or something that's more smoke. It's a little bit darker. I think maybe we do pebble and then we do smoke in the crease. And then I'm just gonna go in with like a black pencil liner. We'll touch up the blush. Honestly, I think my lips can be the same. Just not wearing, I was gonna do like a dark lipstick. I think in the scene where she's meeting Lestat in Queen of the Damned, her lipstick is a little darker in this picture. But they're also in a dark room, so maybe they bumped it up a bit. Maybe Jessie was like, I'm gonna go see Lestat, I'm gonna put the lipstick on, you know? She's saving it for him. She was like, it's the Lestat moment, time to touch up the lips. Which, girl, I get you. If I was about to meet Lestat, I'd be like, I gotta touch up my lips real quick. Can't just be meeting Lestat without the lips done. And then her eyebrows are more of a, like a blackish brown kind of color. But honestly, I didn't really fill my eyebrows as much today. They're kind of lightly filled. And my eyebrows are more of a, like a darker color than my hair, so I don't think we really need to touch them up too much. I do kind of look like Marguerite Moreau, so it's kind of an easy look. Thanks, Olivia. Welcome in. Back to TVL episode 6, though. I just felt like most episodes in this series, no moment is wasted or empty at all. But episode 6 had lots of moments that could have been absent. And basically, nothing would have been missed. Really, I felt it was a lot of relationship and character development for what we saw in the Vampire Lestat in episode 6. Oh, I kind of fucked this up. That's fine. We're just gonna we're gonna figure it out. Sometimes you gotta just turn a mistake into something great. That's not bad. I gotta look in the mirror more than reading the chat while I'm doing this. There we go. Is there anything underneath? Yeah, she just kind of have a little bit of a smoky eye underneath. It's not as dramatic as I thought it was going to be. It's kind of a little bit more light. But isn't that just on-screen makeup for you? You always think this look looks so dramatic, and then you look at it up close and you're like, it's not actually that dramatic. It's just that on camera, a little drama goes a long way. Am I going anywhere to watch this finale or filming a react watch along? I'm going to be filming a react watch along for the Patreon and for YouTube members. Yeah, Ash. We do it on the Patreon and on YouTube for folks. So those of you that are the members, you will be joining me. I think that's pretty good. And then we'll just do a bit of black eyeliner. And then a little touch up on the blush. My mascara is already on, so that part's good. And then we're Gucci. This is my black, yeah. I use probably what similar to what they were using at the time of Queen of the Damned, Annabelle. This is an eyeliner I've been using literally since the early 2000s. Still use it today, still love it. You also want to know exactly what I'm going to right now. I'm not going I'm literally just gonna like watch the episode in my hotel. I might go to the bar and like get a drink. Thanks, Ash. Ash is also like a makeup wizard. So if you guys love like cool makeup looks, you really should go follow Ash. Because she is truly a makeup wizard. Like, girl, your Pokemon Eevee looks were so... And also, every time I see you, your makeup is, like, so good. Like, you are a makeup legend. I hope you know. I'm sure you know, but in case you don't, you're a makeup legend, Ash. I'm just waiting for a delivery, but my driver's not even on the way, baby. So we can still talk about Lestat. My love, Lestat. Thank you, Jess. I will. Girl, you need to catch up so we can talk about Lestat more. Oh my gosh. You need to catch up. We gotta watch some Interview with the Vampire together. We gotta watch some Lestat together. And you can use it as a wallpaper too. What? That's so cute. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to check it out, Cherry. Another Immortal awesome. I am Buttery Carnation. Good to have another one here, though. You are an Immortal as well, nobody, but you are an Immortal through reincarnation. I love that for you. What kind of Immortal being are you? Tell me more. We love our Immortal beings in the chat. So usually when I put my eyeliner on, if I don't already have my mascara on, I kind of keep my lids open. But when my mascara is already on, because I'm worried that like my eyelashes will kind of get in the way, that's when I'm like, I'm just gonna pull my eyelid to the side like taut, and then kind of go over. Also, I'm already wearing brown eyeliner, so I'm kind of just trying to go over it a little bit with the black. Just to darken it a little bit. Honestly, that looks pretty good. Let's do it on the other side. Film makeup. It feels dramatic, but is it really? Not usually as much as you think. Also, can we just talk about how, like, there are so many hotties in this movie? Like, I know Stuart Townsend doesn't have the blonde hair of Lestat. I understand. Look, he's not a perfect Lestat. I agree with you. If that's what you're thinking, I agree with you. But the way he like moves as Lestat is really good. And he still is a hottie in this movie, I think. People were looking good in Queen of the Damned. And the music was fire. I think that's something we all agree on. Is that enough? Do we need more eyeliner? I think that's pretty good. 6'7". Oh my goodness. Thank you for the 6'7", Kate. Thank you for the 6'7". I don't know who Ash versus Evil Bread is, but I like this handle. It's a cool name. Yeah, Ash is an Evil Dead fan as well. Ash is really cool, Rob. I think you would, or not Rob, sorry, Nobody. You would like her stuff. Sorry, I was reading Rob's chat and reading Nobody's chat. I think you would like her stuff, Nobody. Make a great Jesse, by the way, Amanda. Looking good. Thanks for hanging chatting with us all. Hope you'll enjoy episode 7. And I agree completely about the good looks and great music in Queen of the Damned movie. Yeah, everyone was looking good in that movie. Damn. Okay. All right. So, like, I think the eyes are pretty good. And I don't feel that my camera is doing justice to my eye color, but I even feel that the hazel eyes that kind of Marguerite Moreau has, where she has these sort of brown eyes that have this reflect this green quality. I don't know if it's being properly captured with my camera, but my eyes are kind of looking similarly to hers. So I feel like I'm doing a good job with the makeup in that regard. Okay, we'll add a little bit of blush. And then I think I'm just gonna put on a little bit of lip gloss. I might darken the lips a little bit more than hers are in this photo. Just a tiny bit. A little lip gloss, and then we'll put on the jewelry. And then the look will be complete.
Jesus.
That was on purpose. That was a test. Were you paying attention? I hope so. Stat is always watching, so just making sure you're paying attention. I heard some of that music. It was so 2000s. I like that style though, but wow, it's really 2000s. It really is a time capsule of a movie. You were not wrong, Kate. I concur. Just pat it on a bit. Now I know I have a brush for the blush. You know what I like too? This is a time before we went like completely crazy with everybody's eyelashes in film. There's so many false eyelashes in film these days. And I love a false eyelash, but I actually can't really wear false eyelashes as much anymore because I've developed an allergy to almost everything that is involved in false eyelashes and their production, glue, magnets, everything. My eyelids just really are very sensitive. So I love when I don't have to worry about that. I'm just gonna put a little bit of eyeliner on the bottom lid. Maybe like a little bit more out. Because Jesse's eyeliner does come out a tiny bit. Yeah, that's good. It is a bummer on the eyelashes because I love wearing falsies. I do have some that I brought with me to the con to do for looks for certain days. I probably won't bust them out for Jesse because I don't think I need to for this look. But it really is a bummer, Kate, because I love wearing like false eyelashes. My eyelashes themselves are just not as, they are pretty long, but they're not as thick as I'd like them to be. They're not as full. 2000s media is definitely a particular breed / style, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. 2000s was its own style, you know? It was its own vibe is what it was. Reincarnated demigod? Yo, that's pretty cool, nobody. Which demigod? Oh, that is cute. Okay. Okay, so now we have... Okay, Jessie is arriving. She's rolling up. This look is kind of cute, though. I hope I get into Hall H so I can see Sam perform. If he's there and he's not in Australia doing theater, as we were talking about earlier. Maybe he's in... I don't know. I thought he was going to be there. But maybe he'll just be on a video call. Even if he's on a video call, I don't care. As long as I get to see him sing live in some capacity, I would really love to see that. AMC, if you're watching this, please, please hook a girl up. I came with a whole look for you. So I'd love to be there. Kate, thank you for the thumbs up. I hope so. I hope it works out. Reality bender? Whoa. The reality bender demigod. Sounds pretty powerful. Oh, girl, I know. It's kind of a cute look. It does feel, and like technically Jesse's hair is a little shorter than mine. My hair should be like more like here, I think. But you know, my hair is where it's at. My hair is very long when I straighten it. Huh, huh. And this would be normally a beaded choker. I have a beaded choker, but it's kind of a different style, and I honestly thought the bat wings fit more. Duck also agreed with me. Bat wings, we were both like, bat wings are cute. And then Jesse kind of has these little dangly earrings. So I mean, what do you guys think we should do? We could do, I have these ones that are dangly that are like blood crystals with a little connector up on my ear. I have the ones I was wearing, which are little blood drops. These ones, but they're not dangly, they're more of studs. Or I have bat wings. And then this one also has, it's a tangled, but it's also a cuff. It's got a cuff on it as well. Wow, this is challenging to untangle things with nails. I also have, my nails right now are inspired by Lestat's nails in Interview with the Vampire. There's a lot of things happening on Friday at San Diego Comic-Con that I want to do, but I'm going to be real with you guys. The Vampire Lestat is where I feel like I most need to be because it's just my favorite thing. And I love comics and I love so many things, guys, but the Vampire Lestat is really one of my favorite things of all time. The book, the show, Interview with the Vampire, the show as well, which of course allowed us to get to this point and is amazing. I don't know, I think I still might like Interview with the Vampire more, but we'll see. We'll see where we're at the end. I love that it was Tough Cookie. He turned. Oh, yeah, that's true. She was the one he kissed in the book. I will say I feel very conflicted about the turning of the band, but we'll see what they do with it in the final episode. It kind of all hangs with what they do in the balance. I just hope the band is okay. It actually took me 7 brushes to do it. Whoa, that's a lot of brushes. I know, right? Vampires having gray nails is like, I don't know, it feels right to me. It feels right. They could also be used for attacking, exactly. They might announce season 4 at Comic-Con. I hope they do. I would love that. I would love to be in Hall H when they announce that. That would be insane. I will lose my mind. I don't know what's going to happen. If I'm in Hall H and Sam comes out to perform as Lestat, I might faint. I might die. I don't know. I'm going to try to keep it together. I'm going to try to be, like, legit. Thank you, Mikey. And this is inspired by Jesse's groupie vampire look that she does. Okay, what do we think for the earrings, though? Should we do bat wings? Should we do kind of blood crystals or blood drops? Even though the blood drops are a stud. Jesse's are more dangly. Here, I'm going to show you guys the picture one more time. Can you do that one more? Please. So these are Jesse's earrings. She kind of actually also has, in other shots, like a bunch of cuffs on her ears. This is the look. And I guess Jesse has a center part. So that's the other thing that I'm doing differently. Maybe I'll do a center part for Friday. It's hard for me to center part my hair because I've done a side part for like almost a millennia, but Pretty close. Not bad. Not bad. Jarrell, thank you for the gold coin. Thank you. Thank you. I think we did a pretty good match. I'm going to try to decide what I want to do for the earrings. Kind of like the red, to be honest, but I don't know. Maybe the bats could be cute. Honestly, the bats kind of goes with the necklace. Maybe they'll get a job as her photo double. That would be sick. I would love that. I mean, this movie happened back in 2002, but if they need a photo double for anything, I mean, I'm happy to take the job. Yeah, that's cute. Let's do the bats. All right, y'all. I think that's what we got. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the look. I hope you enjoyed seeing the creation. I hope for those of you that have already watched the finale that you loved it. I hope that I love it. I will let you know my thoughts, and if you want to catch my reaction, you can catch it here on YouTube as a member, or you can catch it on Patreon. My Patreon is patreon.com/vampx13. So that's always an option. But yeah, Jesse Reeves, ready to go, be a Lestat groupie. I'm ready to go to the concert in the finale. If Lestat can even make it there after episode 6, I don't know. We're gonna find out together, and hopefully keep your fingers crossed for me that I can get into Hall H to go see the Vampire Lestat program that they're doing, whatever they're announcing, whatever they're showing. I think Sam is supposed to be performing, but I don't know. I'm excited. Whatever's going on, I want to be there, and I would love to be there dressed up as Jesse from Queen of the Damned, or inspired by. Thank you everyone. Yeah, thank you so much. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow if I'm able to make it on for a live. That'll probably be happening over on Twitch, possibly. So stay tuned for some more lives while we're away, and there will also be more content coming soon for San Diego Comic-Con when that starts later this week. Thanks everyone for joining me, and thank you for all the support. Thank you, Jesse. I love this choker. This choker is from Black Milk Clothing, by the way. I'm not sponsored by them. I love a lot of their outfit pieces. And I also have a bat PVC like one piece, but unfortunately I ripped it. So I gotta figure out how to like fix the PVC before I can wear it again. Anyways, have a good one, everyone. I'll see you later. And until next time, friends, as always, stay nerdy. Mwah. You all look amazing. I hope you have a great night. Thank you. I'll catch you next time. Hugs, everyone. Stay nerdy. Bye. I'm really close to the camera.